What up? This your boy Sid, and I'm back with another beautiful, fantastic, amazing, terrific video. I said that a little too quick, but am I too close to the camera? No, I'm good. You already know. I'm back with another video. As you can tell, it's a glorious night, 9:48, and I'm here to tell you, young women and men, transgender and transsexuals, bisexuals, demisexual, pansexual, asexuals, doesn't matter. Here to let y'all know. 4 ways to know if your relationship is ending. It's done. It's gone. There's no rehabilitation. You know what I meant. There's no spark. It's over. But before I explain that, you already know what to do. Make sure you share this with your wonderful, beautiful friends and family, just in case they're going through the same thing. Because I'm just trying to spread a positive message. Everybody to be happy and be satisfied. You get it? Number 1. The trust is gone. The trust is gone. If you can't trust your partner anymore, by the way, this is off the top of my head. It's not scripted. This is from my experience in relationships. But if the trust is gone, or you feel like that even the smallest things you can't even trust them about, you overthink about it. Or if they're going out, let's say they're going to work, they don't get back till 12 o'clock, but they really get off at 10, but they could have had something doing. They could have had something important to be doing, but you being like not trusting them as much, you're gonna be overthinking and suspicious, or thinking that they're doing something else, you know what I mean? Sex. You think they're gonna be doing that. Or it can be the smallest things in that way, They could say that they went to their mom's house or whatever, but in reality, they just don't want to be around you. Trust is the number one key in a relationship. And if you don't have trust, you don't have a relationship. If you don't have trust, you don't have a connection. If you don't have trust, you can still love with someone without trust, but it won't be as strong. You know what I mean? You need trust. Because how can you tell each other your deepest feelings if you don't have trust? You know what I mean? You gotta have trust, man. Just have trust. That's all. Number 2. It's hard to agree. Now, don't get me wrong. Couples will not agree on every single thing. That's just humanly impossible. It's natural for people to have disagreements, and that could be a good thing. But there's also a difference between that and excessive disagreement, like on the smallest things. You know what I mean? If there's too much disagreement or like differences between y'all, it's no purpose. Like, for instance, let's just say that you're helping a friend with the wedding, right? And she needs help choosing a color. Well, maybe you'll say, hey, you should choose pink. The other one says, your significant other says, like, no, I think she's looking better in like white. You guys could disagree on that. But when it gets to the point where you guys like are arguing over a color, when you can just talk about it, you're arguing over it, or making petty comments or smart remarks over something that's silly and simple. Why y'all together? Ain't nobody being together. Like, that's just uncommon. It's uncalled for, man. It's just a waste of your time, his or her time. Just no, man. Come on, man. Like, it's 2020. We already got enough crap going on as it is. Don't need no goddamn petty arguments. If you don't agree on it, just say it. Have a mature conversation about it. Move on. Learn from it. Instead of freaking arguing over and yelling and blah 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 and fighting all that bull crap. If you're having that trouble, maybe you guys need to talk about it before you get to the breakup situation. I don't know how your relationship is or how bad it is. So like, whatever I gotta fix it. I'm perfect, y'all, though. I'm perfect, y'all. Too late for me. We gonna talk about it though. But that's basically what it is. a smidgen, not even a smidgen. Listen, when it comes to a relationship, you gotta have emotional connection. If you feel like you're the type that you're not comfortable sharing your feelings, that's fine. But at some point, you're gonna have to get over that if you want the relationship to last. If you don't have like any emotion or affection or just like vulnerability between you guys, and it's just bland and just no feelings to nothing at all whatsoever what the person says, you guys either need to talk about that or break the book up. I recommend break the book up, because you cannot be in a relationship if you're not at your full potential. And I will stick by that 100%. You cannot be in a relationship if you're not at your full potential. If you're not at full capacity, or if you're not ready, or if you're not ready to show your emotions, that's fine. Tell that person before they spend all their time and effort trying to get you to get those emotions up. Trust me, I've been there and I've done that. I wasn't the one. They were the one with the emotional connection problem. But we ain't gonna talk about it though. We're not gonna. This is not a video about me throwing shade. This is a video to help you guys. If there's no emotional connection, there's no healthy relationship. Just sitting that completely blunt as I can. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. Like, come on now. Like, you guys have a conversation, right? You know, both the guys are engaged. Yeah, you're there, but you're not there on a deep, intimate level of love. I'm in love with the... You get the point. Just cut it off. It's number 3. I'm sorry. Number 4. I see that? 4. And it's the last one, by the way. It's the last one. Physical intimacy. Lack of physical intimacy. AKA, y'all ain't, you know, doing the doggy. You know, y'all ain't getting in it. You know. Pretty sure I knew what that meant. Now, don't get me wrong, not every relationship requires that, but it does spice up the relationship. It does bring you closer on a different level than you think it did. You know what I mean? Like, it just, oh, man. Sorry, I'm bringing memories. Anyway, listen. Depending on your schedule, on your guys' schedule, how many times you ever do it a week, I don't know. Some of y'all are like crazy. Some of y'all just, you know, y'all just calm with it. I just do it once or twice a month, or once or twice a week, maybe 5 times a week. I don't know. All right. But if it's like going months and months and months without it, like once every 3 months, what is that? What is that? We're y'all 85 years old? Come on now. How can we be doing that? If y'all lack if y'all ain't doing it, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, when y'all first start dating, it's not a requirement, but like, it's pretty sooner down the road. I'm pretty sure you guys are both like curious, like, so we're like, when are we gonna do it? You know what I mean? And this physical element doesn't even come to that. You know, this it's not other than just sex. If you just don't find your partner attractive in general, like his or her physical appealing anymore, then maybe it's a sign you need to talk about them with that. Like, I don't find you attractive in that way anymore. I still think you're pretty. Shut off with that. Basically, he said number 3, no emotional connection. Well, I said it. Like I said, the audio is going in and out. I don't know why. I apologize once again. Maybe because I'm not using my microphone. Probably do that. But yeah, he said number 3. It just shut off out of nowhere. I don't know why I did that. But like I was saying, I got a lisp, by the way. If I didn't realize that, I have a hard lisp, so don't talk about it. But anyway, yeah, like, if you don't find that person attractive anymore or physically appealing, I feel like you should tell them while you can, before it's too late. Tell them early on stage before like it gets worse and then it disintegrates and you guys are in a mess. You know, it's not good, man. Not good at all. Like, if you don't find your partner physically appealing any who texted me? That's why I got dang stuck, because somebody was texting me. But no goddamn sense. But anyway, if you don't find that person appealing anymore physically, or you don't want to have sex, if you're going like months without sex, at least let it be consistent. Not consistent, but like not rare. Like, if it's rare that you guys do it in that way, it's not good, bro. I mean, it might be bad. It might just be bad. Just tell your partner that he or she's bad at what they do. But, you know, guys worry about. But yeah, man, that's just end the relationship. It's no point. Like, if you don't intimacy, if you don't find him appealing, it's no point. It's no point at all. Could be friends with benefits, maybe, if it was good. But other than that, actually don't be friends with benefits. I believe it toxicity. Toxicity. That's how you say that, toxicity. You get the point. But yeah, man, those are basically the 4 ways a relationship needs to end, or it could be ending, or it's on the verge of ending. You get the concept. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, you already know what to do. And if I should do more videos like this and help you fellas and men and transsexuals and asexuals and bisexuals and pansexuals and demisexuals, help y'all out, leave a like and subscribe. And remember to stay humble. Stay hopeful. Do not pick on my list because I know it's terrible and I had speech therapy, but it did not work out. But anyway, remember to stay hopeful, and until then, sit it out. Peace. Beautiful do rag.